Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to the examiner and my supervisor, Dr. Asmaliza binti Abdul Ghani and Alias Yaakob. I'm Siti Nur Nazifa binti Mak Sarif. So today I will present about the effect of freeze drying on the lactic acid bacteria and the physical chemical properties of goat milk yogurt powder. This is the outlines of my presentation. I will start with the introduction, materials and method, expected outcomes, references, and the last is the Gantt chart. So first I will move to the introduction. This is the background of my study. First is milk. Milk is an important raw material in the yogurt production. The nutritional content of the yogurt is mainly depend on the type of the milk used. Cow milk is the most commonly used in the yogurt production. Now, goat milk become more popular for cultural yogurt due to the nutritional function. Goat milk has a creamy texture, rich in vitamin and mineral. It also contains slightly low lactose as compared to the cow milk, so that it will easily to pass through the large intestine and it can prevent the symptom of the lactose intolerance. Next is honey. According to One et al., honey as a natural sweetening agent in the food production, it contains a chemical compounds with properties of high in antioxidant and anti-inflammatory such as flavonoids and phenolic acid. So it will give a lot of beneficial value to the human health. Next is the probiotic. Probiotic is a live microorganism that give health benefit to the consumer, often by improving or restoring the gut flora. Majority probiotic is classified into the group of microorganisms, which also known as lactic acid producing bacteria. Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus delbrueckii subspecies bulgaricus are common conventional starter culture strain in the probiotic yogurt. Okay, the next is yogurt. Yogurt is a smooth coagulated dairy gel that has been derived from the fermentation of milk with a mix of starter culture. It is a popular type of dairy product that has a short shelf life as compared to other dairy products. There are several types of yogurt that include set yogurt, sterile yogurt, and Greek style yogurt. The difference of each yogurt is depend on the process, condition, and the composition of milk base used during manufacture. Yogurt is considered as a healthy food product because it can contribute in health benefits to the consumer. For the drying is the method used by the human and food processing industry for food preservation purpose. It is a process of water removal from the food by evaporation or sublimation with application of heat under controlled condition. Freezing drying, which also called as lyophilization, is the best method for the production of yogurt powder. It's applied very low temperature and pressure that can give benefit in greater preservation and can protect much of the yogurt microflora. There are several commercial product food that use freeze drying that include coffee, fruits, vegetables, herbs, juice, food flavorings, eggs, meat, seafood, fish, and also dairy product. So the next is the problem statements. First, yogurt has a short shelf life due to high moisture content, so it For the significance of study, the goat milk yogurt powder consists of low level of water, so it will have a long shelf life. At the same time, it will be easily to be transported and packaged due to the decrease of the yogurt powder weight. Next, honey is a natural sweetening agent, so it contains high level of fructose, so that it will contribute in the various beneficial health effect to the consumer. The objective of this study are to produce goat milk yogurt powder with different percentage of sweetener, which are honey and sugar, by using freeze drying method. Second is to determine the microbiological characteristic of pre-constituted goat milk yogurt powder, and the last is to analyze the physical chemical characteristic of goat milk yogurt powder produced by freeze drying. Next, I will move to the materials and method. The material and chemical used in this project are plain yogurt as a starter culture, granulated sugar, gelatin, honey, goat milk, Kazidal tablets, and sulfuric acid, which are concentrated sulfuric acid, boric acid, and hydrochloric acid. This is the formulation for the goat milk yogurt powder. Next, for the method, you will start with the sample preparation, then it will continue with the proximate analysis, physical-chemical analysis, microbiological analysis, and the last is the statistical analysis. In the sample preparation, the yogurt will be prepared first, which all the ingredients will be mixed step by step, and then it will be heated. After that, it will be incubated in the incubator at the temperature of 40 degrees Celsius for approximately 7 hours, and then it will be stored in the refrigerator at the temperature of the 4 degrees Celsius. Next, it will be undergo the freeze drying, which the yogurt sample will be put on the stainless steel tray, and then it will be stored in the freezer at the temperature of negative 25 degrees Celsius for 24 hours period to freeze dryer. After that, it will be put in the freeze dryer at the temperature of the negative 37 degrees Celsius. Next, for the proximate analysis, the moisture content will be determined by using oven drying method, where the temperature of the oven dryer is 105 degrees Celsius. The Kazidal method will be used to determination of protein, which there are three stages in this analysis that include digestion, distillation, and titration. And then solid method will be used for the fat determination by using fat extraction unit. For ash, the yogurt sample will undergo the combustion process in the muffle furnace at the temperature of 550 degrees Celsius. And the last, for the determination of the carbohydrate, it will be determined by subscribing the total of some percentage of moisture, protein, fat, and ash from 100%. For the physical-chemical analysis, the pH meter will be used to determine the pH of the yogurt sample, and then the titratable acidity will be measured by using the titration method that include the chemical of phenolphthalein indicator and 0.1 mol sodium hydroxide solution. And then for the color determination, I will be used the Chromameter CR400 series. For the water activity, I will be used water activity meter to measure the water activity of the yogurt sample. And the last, for the texture, I will be use texture analyzer as shown in the picture to determine the texture of the yogurt sample. Next, for the microbiological analysis, the pore plating method will be used, which the medium of M17 agave will be used to enumeration of Streptococcus thermophilus, while the medium of MRS agar-base plus acetic acid to pH 5 will be used to enumeration of Lactobacillus bulgaricus. The statistical analysis will be carried out by using SPSS software, where the analysis of variant ANOVA test will be used, and the means will be separated by Tukey's post-hoc test with significant difference of less and equal to 0.05. Next, I will move to the expected outcomes. The expected outcome of this study is the yogurt milk powder with different percentage of the sweetener will be produced by using the freeze drying method, and the yogurt powder produced will have a long shelf life and be a high value of the product to the consumer. These are the reference that I mostly refer to in this study. This is my Gantt chart. That's all for me. Thank you.